Hello and welcome back. It's me, Jamie Lee, and this is another Rags to Riches series. So welcome or welcome back if you're new here. This is my Thursday series where I show you the behind the scenes of me building an online business to bring in income. And today is a little exciting for me. So we're going to get right into it. Oh, if the sound is a little strange, that's because my microphone receiver broke last week and I'm waiting on a new one. So hopefully the audio is decent. Okay. First things first. Anybody who watched my video last week will recognize this. This is Your First 5K Club with Arlan Hamilton. She is a magnificent human being who spends her days making people millionaires. That is her goal, among other things. This has actually been the cornerstone of the current success I'm having in business, because not only is this community fantastic and supportive and very clear and concise when giving answers, the classroom is absolutely stuffed full of free resources that are essential. I encourage anybody who wants to start business, start here. Literally. This gives you the rundown of the whole membership, which is free. There are paid versions that allow you to unlock different bits, but these two things are going to be your most important to start with, and they are free. So this 5-day challenge starts with your first $100 offer. And it's not kidding when it says 5 days. These are all your days here. And it goes from making the offer to promoting, growing the audience, selling, creating the flywheel that puts your sales on autopilot. She goes through everything step by step by step, and it is life-changing. Now, the resources down here, you have your prompts to use in Arlan GPT. This is like listening to Arlan. You're having a conversation with her. If you've seen any of her YouTube videos, you know what I'm talking about. And this has been the key to doing, months worth of work in a matter of weeks. So I'm going to give a little sneak peek here. Arlan's Offer Creator Coach, right? You put in the prompts, 1 of 5. The one I used is what people come to me most often for. And honestly, it's the one thing I really resented. It's people come to me when their life has altered significantly. It was something traumatic, something life-altering, a plot twist no one saw coming. And there's a gap between just out of crisis and where you want to go next. There's that bridge that a lot of us can't get through. Oh my God, what do I do next? My world is crumbling and I'm never going to get out of it. And honestly, I hadn't realized that it was something people would pay for, to walk over and say, hey, look, this is where I am. This is where I want to be. How the hell do I get there? Because I'm spiraling and everything feels out of control. So once I put that in, right? It's not a 12-week journey. It's just a doorway. And the nice thing about this, right? She breaks it down. Oh gosh, I love this. Clarify the current step. Your one next step, right? Finish the statements. Here's your examples. Give me the sentence. You get down here and there's these 2 squares together. You copy. And then I go over here and I open up a Google Doc in the next page over and I hit paste. So everything, this is my lead magnet, not my, but as you can see, I've probably spent days, right? and it just guides all the way through. So I have my $100 offer. I have a $500 offer. And now, Lead Magnet, a freebie that actually works for anybody who wants to try it. Fear versus Fact mini reset. It's a 10-minute clarity exercise for when your thoughts feel louder than reality. It's exactly what everybody needs that moment. It's why just breathe usually causes more harm than good. Breathing will get oxygen to your brain, but unless you clarify your thoughts, your brain is still muddled. So, this is my freebie, all the way down. Fear versus Fact. Bridge the offer. Color palette. Step-by-step exact Canva setup because I struggle with Canva. Style rules, header, body fonts, colors, layouts, like this just honestly in a couple of hours. I had exactly what I needed when I needed it. So it even gives you, your color codes. So I'm going to come down a little bit further because I not only did this today, but because it was so simple, I asked, the Fact versus Fear mini reset is complete. Now where do I put it and how do I get it to people? This is where most people stall. You didn't. You finished the asset. That's big. Now we distribute it simply. So here's the cleanup. Where to put it? Stan. I have a Stan store. Stan will host the file, collect the emails, deliver automatically, and let you upsell immediately. No multiple platforms, no landing page builder, no Zapier, no nothing. And then, how? What I'm doing. Add the upsell. How to get it to people. Post this. Comment reset. It's all there. All of it. Now, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Where's my audience most active? YouTube and Instagram? Right? Live in the Stan store? Now it's Instagram strategy. YouTube strategy. Link. Bio. Right? This, honestly, I used to scoff at AI. I used to scoff at, if you can't do it yourself, then maybe you shouldn't be doing it at all. I have changed my tune. I have realized that was a preconceived notion and a prejudice against the advancement of helpful technologies. Once I got into it and I realized that it could process my thoughts cleaner and quicker than I could, this has honestly been the game changer. So I'm going to shrink these down. This is my Stan store. This here is what it's going to look like on someone's phone, which I absolutely love, because as you scroll down, Fear versus Fact mini reset, you don't have to go to a landing page. You don't have to do nothing. Free download. Tells you what it is. You put in your name, your email, download Clarity Now. It immediately sends it to your email and you get what you're looking for. Nothing salesy. The next two, Fear versus Fact reset. This is a 1-hour deep dive. If you need more clarity, that's more personalized, this is the one for you. Because if this has helped, but it's not quite hit the mark, then you talk to me and I guide you through it and we create a plan and get you back on your feet. This is the Aftermath Clarity Call. This is also an hour, but this is even deeper. This is structured stabilization and a blueprint to move forward. This is for people who are really just, they've survived and they know where they want to go, but the getting there with clarity needs assistance. So the Fear versus Fact, Mini Reset. Free download, honestly. I think everybody should download it and tell me what they think, honestly. Honestly and truly. But this is the back end. Select your image, add the text, label your button. There's the subtext. What info am I collecting? Just name an email. And then you go over to product, upload file. I literally dragged it from my download to here, and this is it. No redirection, URL, no nothing. Legitimately, you click download Clarity Now. Once you put in your name and email address, this goes right to your inbox. It's a PDF, downloadable, printable, usable, and fast and simple. And then options, you can do email, I believe, on the free version, is you can add an email flow, which is email drip to the customers. Or in this case, I did a confirmation email. This is your product name downloaded from here. That's the subject. Hi, here's your download for. And it's clean, simple, straightforward. Another handy dandy that I'm going to be using is from Instagram. Stan links to Instagram. And I've already done that. Again, try not to mind my dinosaur of a computer. It struggles. I have an auto DM. Reset is the active trigger word. When somebody comments reset on any post, you comment back, either message sent, check your DMs, or just sent a DM, take a look when you can. And then the message itself sends a DM. Hi, thanks for reaching out. Here's the link to access my store where you'll find the Fear vs. Fact Mini Reset, and then there's the link underneath. Clean, concise, does the job. So I don't have to be on at all times, or I'm not going to miss anybody's comment, because this will do it for me, and I make sure nobody gets left behind. So this is, the behind the scenes. This is everything. I have also decided to add my Instagram, email, YouTube, and Pinterest. I have Pinterest set up. There are a couple of boards. The created videos are going to be added this week. If you are a Pinterest person, it's there. That will also link to the mini, like any of these. Probably the free download too, first. So yeah. So this is what I've been working on. This is, honestly, has been faster, more efficient, and honestly, not high touch. I'm a busy mom, and I can't be online at all times and present for my children at the same time. It's just not feasible. But with your first 5K membership and all the resources that Arlen provides, as well as the Stan store that has so many wonderful integrations and such a smooth operation, it has made things so streamlined and so hands-off. Once the product's created, it has a place to live, a very easy way for people to get to it, to understand what it is. And then it's just up to me to put it out there in the world through YouTube or Instagram or Pinterest. And 1 or 2 videos can be used on multiple platforms. It's just made things so streamlined and simple. So as I showed you earlier, I have my Instagram strategy and my YouTube strategy already mapped out and ready to go. Those things are going to be my focus for the next 5 days, as well as my Monetize Monday and Rags to Riches Thursday. And it has truly been a calming experience as much as it's been a learning curve. It's streamlined, it's simple, it's calming. I am so centered in this process that I don't panic at the thought of somebody messaging me and going, "That's BS," or "What made you think you could do that?" Why not? I have the tools at my fingertips. I have the resources necessary, and I have the support behind it. So I encourage anybody who's not even like me, but if you're like me and you need a stable source of income and you want something tangible that you can build yourself because the outside world is very uncertain, I would say go to your first 5K membership. And honestly, free to start. You're going to want to upgrade when the money starts coming in, but free to start will give you all the tools to get started. The goal of that membership is to get you earning your first 5K. It starts with $100. So I am going to link to the membership in the first pinned comment on this video, because the description links don't work yet. I have not apparently been consistent enough, long enough on YouTube for them to verify my channel so I can put links in the description. So they will go into the pinned comments first, followed by, if you're interested or know somebody who can use the Fact versus Fear, Fear versus Fact mini reset, free to download, simple to use, and an incredible resource for somebody who wants to stop the spiral and get on firm footing and doesn't have that, $100 to spend one-on-one. This is going to get you started. This is going to give you some clarity. The questions and the process are very straightforward. So yeah, look for those links in the first pinned comment. I hope that I've earned your subscription today and a like. And if you think this information would be valuable to anyone else, please don't hesitate to share. I figure the more we help each other, the more we help ourselves. So have a magnificent weekend, and I will see you all next time.